Okay, back here at Holy Family High School, the starting lineups will be coming up here shortly. Holy Family comes into this game, as we said, averaging 19-4 overall, averaging 56.3 points a game, giving up only 38.78. The Fort Morgan Mustangs come in averaging 45.4 points a game, giving up 48.5 points a game. Holy Family, their leading scorer this year is Chavez with 15.7 points. Second leading scorer is Maggie Spitzer, 13.5, and then tied for third place is Casey Griggs and Megan McGillen, a 5'10 senior, both at 5.6 points a game. And as far as the Fort Morgan Mustangs are concerned, their average leader this year for in points per game is Lauren Staley with 12.4. Haley Lewis is second, a freshman, at 10 points per game. Christina Frick, 7.1 points per game. So nice atmosphere here at Holy Family High School. They had a girls game here before this game. That was between Weld Central and their academy. Weld Central was defeated 40-35. They were down 15 at halftime and then did make a run, had cut it down to 2. So great high school playoff basketball atmosphere at Holy Family High School. And then tonight, after this game, they will have the Holy Family boys are also hosting, as they will take on the Elizabeth Cardinals, also from the Colorado 7 League. And then the late game will be Pueblo South against Wheat Ridge. So starting lineups is brought to you by Cargill Beef. Cargill Beef is committed to feeding the world in a responsible way by reducing environmental impact and continuously improving products and processes. Learn about Cargill's story of commitment at www.cargill.com. And starting tonight for your Fort Morgan Mustangs is number 34, Aurora Baca. And also for your Fort Morgan Mustangs is senior Lauren Staley, senior Christina Frick, junior Lindsay Nestor. And we'll see who else they have coming. Looks like also starting for the Mustangs tonight will be sophomore Abby Mussman. So Fort Morgan comes into this game, I told you, as an 8 seed. Holy Family is a 1 seed. Weld Central was a 4. Their academy is a 5 seed. And also tonight for the Fort Morgan Mustangs, crowd, if they would like to, I believe it'll be on the B106 Twitter feed. The Fort Morgan boys are down at Pueblo Centennial tonight, and they take on the Diablon, a number 3 seed. Fort Morgan is a 6 seed, and that game is scheduled to tip at 5 o'clock. So you can keep track of that game on the B106 Twitter page. And keep track of both teams. Listen to the girls as they take on Holy Family here. For the Fort Morgan Mustangs, their seniors tonight, Serena Wells, Lauren Staley, Kinsey Winsheimer, Christina Frick, and Aurora Baca. Starting for the Holy Family Tigers. Leading off for them is a 5'7" junior, Katie Chavez, 5'4" sophomore, Casey Griggs, a 5'9" senior, Jalen Hall, a Morgan Mustangs. And also starting for Holy Family is a 5'11", senior Maggie Spitzer. This year, this is also the site of where the Fort Morgan boys football team came for the first round game of the state playoffs. And on that beautiful autumn afternoon, the Mustang boys come up here and defeated Holy Family 35-18 to send them into the second round of playoffs. So we'll see if the girls can match that output as did the boys when they came here in the football season. Nice gym here at Holy Family High School. The scoreboard, they have the players that are in the game. They have their points for the game, and you also keep track of their fouls up there. Also, they have the total timeouts up on the board. So a nice venue here for high school basketball. The opening tip is brought to you by Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance with 2 locations in Brush and Fort Morgan. Ingmeyer Phillips can help you with your home, car, health, or life insurance questions or needs. So jumping for the Fort Morgan Mustangs is Christina Frick and Maggie Spitzer for Holy Family. That tip is up and controlled by the Mustangs. They get the ball into the hands of Keller. She brings it into the front court. It's a 2-3 zone defense run by Holy Family. Frick now at the free throw line. Gets it out to Staley out on the left wing. Now into the left corner to Baca. As the Mustangs throw this ball around the perimeter against this zone defense. Keller now bounce pass to Mussman over to Staley on the right high wing. Knocked out of Staley's hands and out of bounds. Mustangs will retain possession. That ball was knocked out by Casey Griggs. Mustangs inbounds to Keller. Now to Mussman down in the right corner to Frick, and that shot is up and good by Christina Frick. So the early lead here for the Fort Morgan Mustangs. 2-0. Holy Family, and now a 3 attempt from up top, and that is off the rim and no good. Rebounded in the corner and off of Holy Family and out of bounds. So the Mustangs will inbounds far right corner of the floor. Full court press here by the Holy Family Tigers. They get the ball quickly up to Lauren Staley into the front court. Now we're on the right side to Abby Mussman. Now to Aurora Baca over on the right side. Bounce pass. That's going to be taken away. And down court, layup is going to be short by Casey Griggs, taken away by Fort Morgan. Now the ball is going to be taken away from Staley by Chavez. Chavez is going to stop and pop from the right side, and that shot is in and out. Rebounded, though, by Griggs. Her shot is knocked out of bounds by Fort Morgan. So Holy Family to inbounds left baseline of their basket. As Fort Morgan runs a man-to-man defense. Chavez gets it in the far side to Griggs. Now back to Chavez over on the left high side. She dribbles it out as she's being guarded by Staley. Now a screen for Chavez. Now another screen, and she's going to pop from straight away for a 3, and that is off the rim and no good. It's going to be, looks like, off of Spitzer and out of bounds. So nice job by the Mustangs to get that ball back as they get it into Staley now over on the right side, still in the back court. Man-to-man defense. Now they get the ball up, and it's going to be tipped away, though. Now a foul is going to be called in the back court. I believe that will be on Frick. That will be her first, team first. Chavez now with the ball in the back court, gets it into the front court, being guarded by Staley. Spitzer now gets it out high to Griggs. Now to Chavez over on the left wing. Tigers throw this ball around here. They're going to try and get it inside, and they do to Spitzer, and her shot is up but no good. Rebounded by Mussman. Allie Keller, gets it back from Staley. Over on the right high side, now across court to Mussman. As the Mustangs look to throw this ball around and get the open shot. Now to Frick in the paint, gets it over to Mussman out on the left side. Keller now out at the point, gets it over to Mussman as the Mustangs to get it into Frick, and now a three is going to be launched and off the rim and no good by Staley. Rebounded by Mussman. Her shot is going to be knocked out of bounds. So Fort Morgan will inbounds left baseline of their basket. 4:59 to go. Mustangs with a 2-0 lead. A three is up and good for Lauren Staley from the left side. So the Mustangs up early here, 5-0. With 4:45 to go here in the first period of play. You get the ball across court to Spitzer. Her three is up and good. So she answers Staley's three. Full court press just work it. A turnover in the back court, and a shot is going to be up and good for Chavez. So that ties it up at 5. The full court press here still by Holy Family as they Mustangs get the ball down court. Shot is up and off the rim by Baca as Chavez gets the ball down court quickly. Now the layup is going to be up and no good by Griggs. It was on the rim and came out. Now Staley's pass is going to be taken away. Ball is going to be underneath to Griggs. Now she's going to kick it out, and that's going to be up and good by McGillen. So a 7-point spurt here by the Holy Family Tigers now puts them ahead 7-5. Staley down the lane. Her layup is going to be up and no good. Taken away by the Tigers. They get into the hands of Chavez. Now the shot is going to be no good by Griggs, but they're going to call a foul, and I believe that will be on Frick. And if it is, that will be 2 on Christina. And that will send Griggs to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First free throw is off the rim and no good. Haley Lewis, Lindsay Nestor into the game for Aurora Baca and Christina Frick. Haley Lewis averaging 10 points per game, played in all 23 games this year. Next free throw is up and good. So an 8-0 run here by the Lady Tigers. Mustangs get the ball in court to Keller. Now that pass is going to be intercepted in the back court. Nice block by Keller. Goes into the hands of Staley. Staley's pass is now going to be blocked out of bounds. Coach Krackemeyer trying to get the girls to fill their lanes as needed on the press. Now we get the ball up court, but the ball is going to be taken away by Holy Family. Ball down court to Schwartz as she's into the game. Off the rim and no good. And we're going to have a foul on Holy Family and over the back. I believe that will be on Schwartz. That will be her first, team first. Full court press still. Get the ball into Lewis, now to the center to Lauren Staley. She's going to drive it down against Spitzer. Her layup is going to be no good, but she's going to draw the foul. And we'll see that's going to go on Maggie Spitzer. Her first, team second. Lauren Staley to the line to shoot 2. First high arcing free throw is off the front of the rim and no good. Lauren Staley on the year shoots 54% from the free throw line. So Kinsey Winsheimer now into the game for the Mustangs. Allie Keller takes a seat. Second free throw is up and good by Staley. 8-6 with just under 3 minutes to go here, first period. Ball into the hands of Schwartz. Now the cut down the lane is up and good for Chavez. 4 points on the night for Chavez. As the Mustangs still face this full court press to get into the hands of Winsheimer. She brings it up across half court, dribbles down to the baseline. Her pass is going to be kicked out of bounds by Spitzer. Now Julie Giltner comes in for Jalen Hall for the Tigers. Tigers up 10-6. 2:33 to go. Now to Abby Mussman in the left corner. Her pass is going to be taken away. It's going to be a travel call, though, on Giltner. So turnover by the Holy Family Tigers. Now Lauren Staley to inbound right baseline as they get it into Winsheimer out on the right side. Now to Abby Mussman. Staley now from the left elbow, and that shot is off the rim and no good. Rebounded, though, by Winsheimer on the right side. Pass into Lewis. Now they're going to have a foul called. Nice call there. And that foul will go on Schwartz. That will be her second. Team third. So Lauren Staley to inbounds to get it in to Lewis. Now to Winsheimer. Fort Morgan needs to take advantage of these mistakes by Holy Family. That shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Spitzer. She brings it up court. Ball is tipped but taken away by Chavez. Now over on the right side, McGillen. Her shot is up and good. 4 points on the night for McGillen. Now another turnover by the Mustangs. But then Holy Family turns it right back over. It is lost out of bounds by McGillen. So Schwartz out of the game for the Tigers. And into the game is Natalie Garden. Lauren Staley has it tipped away, but she goes back to recover. And they called a double dribble. I don't know how they called a double dribble on that. It was knocked away from her, and she went back to get the ball and started dribbling away, and they called double dribble. I'm not sure where that came from. So turnover by the Mustangs is the Tigers with the 6-point lead, 12-6 with a minute 30 to go. Into the corner, and that three is going to be up and off the rim and no good by Spitzer. They're going to have a foul called on the Mustangs on the rebound. And that will go on Winsheimer. Her first, team third. So the Tigers will inbounds, but Allie Keller, into the game for Abby Mussman. So they look to get the ball in, and they do get the ball in, and the layup from the left side is up and good by Spitzer. So back here at Holy Family High School, where the Mustangs find themselves down by 8, 14-6. To the Holy Family Tigers. Possession to the Tigers to start off this second period. Chavez now down the right side, backs it out to the right wing. She gets it back. Dribbles around the right side. She's going to try to go down the right side. Now she kicks it out to Hall. Now back to Chavez down the left side. She's going to take it all the way to the bucket and no good. They're going to call a foul, I believe, on the rebound, and that will go against, I believe, Julia Giltner. We'll see who they put that on, and that is who it will be. Giltner, her first, team fourth. Frick back into the game for the Lady Mustangs is Aurora Baca. Keller now gets it up into the front court. Cross court to Staley. Baca in the left corner, now back out to Staley. Cross court into the corner now to Frick. The Mustangs pass around the perimeter here, trying to get an opening against this 2-3 zone defense. Keller now for a three, and that misses everything and taken away by Hall. As they get the ball down the court quickly. Now the ball underneath. Now they kick it back out. That shot is going to be up, and it misses everything, but rebounded by Holy Family. Now there's going to be a foul called on Baca as Spitzer was heading towards the basket. So Baca's first, team fourth. Holy Family now will inbound right baseline of their basket, leading 14-6 still with 6:54 to go Chavez gets the ball back, backs it out to the point. Now she is still keeps the dribble alive. Now into the corner to Hall. She dribbles it around, picks it up. Now they're going to get it underneath to Spitzer. They're going to call a foul underneath on Fort Morgan. And that will go against Baca. That will be her second, team fifth. Holy Family 2 inbounds left baseline, but not until Haley Lewis comes in for Baca. The 6:39 mark here of the second period. Chavez looks to get the ball in and does, wide open in the middle, and that shot is up and good for McGillen. Her third basket of the night, 6 points on the night for her. Keller now picks up her dribble, bounce pass to Staley over on the right high wing. Frick at the free throw line. Staley now for a three from straight away is off the rim and no good. Rebounded by Lewis. Her shot no good. And then Frick rebounds and a jump ball is called. Possession to the Mustangs. 6:13 to go, second period. Keller looks to get the ball in and tries to get it into Lewis, but it's taken away from her. Chavez now is going to hand off to Griggs. Griggs in the corner. Now underneath, the shot is going to be blocked out of bounds by Lewis. And Spitzer, the 5'11 senior, tried to go up with it from the right side. It's a nice block there by Lewis. Into the paint is Spitzer, and her shot is going to be up and good. 7 points on the night for Spitzer. Now a 12-point lead here for the Holy Family Tigers. Frick now from the free throw line. Her shot up and no good. Gets her own rebound and the put back in and out. Rebounded by Lewis. Her shot up and no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. And the shot is going to be good from the left side by Spitzer. And she got the pass back from Griggs, and Spitzer was coming down the left side uncontested, and she got the free throw in, or the layup in. And that will send Spitzer to the line to shoot one. And that foul is going to go against Frick, her third. So she goes out, Staley goes out, Mussman goes out. So we have Baca, Winsheimer, and Nestor back into the game for the Lady Mustangs, and the free throw is up and good for Spitzer. 21-6 here. Fort Morgan just can't buy a basket. They've had some fairly decent shots and just can't get them to go. Now to Nestor over on the left side. Her shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Lewis. Now they fight for it on the floor. Jump ball call. Possession arrow to the Tigers. 5:13 to go, second period. Mustangs down 21-6. It was a 14-6 ball game at the end of the first quarter. The Mustangs are held scoreless here so far in this second period of play with 5 minutes to go. Chavez now out high on the right wing. Dribble is going to be handed off to Griggs. She goes clear down the left side, give and go, and that is going to be up and no good. And there was a foul called on the shot when Spitzer went up. We're going to say Nestor with a blocking foul. Her first. That will send Spitzer back to the line to shoot two. Spitzer's first free throw is up and good. Northeastern, live in your world, learn in ours. For more information about Northeastern or classes available to you, go to www.njc.edu. Second free throw also good. 23-6. Inbounds pass is stolen by Holy Family. Now a three from the right corner is going to be taken. That is up and good by Griggs. And the Fort Morgan Mustangs will take a timeout here, so we'll take one with them. The Mustangs down 20 on B106 and B106.com. Back here at Holy Family High School with Claudia Nickel. This is Brian Nickel and Christy Creighton running the board for us tonight back at the studios in Fort Morgan. 26-6 with 4:42 to go. The Mustangs get the ball back court with Kinsey Winsheimer. Pass to Keller. Back to Winsheimer out on the high right wing. Now cross court pass to Baca. Bounce pass to Keller. Now she picks up her dribble. She gets it over to Winsheimer on the right high wing. Nestor back to Winsheimer as the Mustangs pass this ball around the perimeter. Trying to find an open shot here. Now that pass is going to be tipped but taken by Keller. Keller kicks it out to Winsheimer. Winsheimer for the three is up and no good. Rebounded by Spitzer. The Mustangs still scoreless here halfway through this second period of play. Chavez's bounce pass down low to McGillen. Now over on the far side to Hall. Now they're going to call a foul. See who that goes on. It will be on Fort Morgan. I believe it's going to go on Haley Lewis. Haley Lewis, that is her first. 18 fouls on Fort Morgan, 4 on Holy Family. That first free throw is up and good for Spitzer. She is so far 4 of 4. And now 5 for 5, down 28-6 are the Lady Mustangs. They get the ball to Winsheimer, now to Baca. Baca to Staley, and she's come back into the game. Now a reach foul is going to be called. That will be on McGillen, her first. Team 5th. Holy Family Tigers moved up a classification. They were 3A last year and did win the state tournament in the girls division. So they are a talented group once again this year, as they are number 1 seed in this region. Far side to Winsheimer. Now over to Lewis in the right corner. Now skip pass to Staley on the left side. She tries to get her pass underneath, but is taken away by McGillen. Chavez, now the ball is going to be tipped away and out of bounds by Staley. Nice job for Lauren Staley to get her hand in the way and tip that ball out of bounds. Or Spitzer was going to be wide open under the basket for the shot. Chavez now to inbounds left baseline. Knocked out of bounds once again by Baca. Tigers will inbounds left of their basket. Lauren Staley guards the inbounds pass. Now they get it back to Chavez in the corner. Now she dribbles it out to the left wing, being guarded by Staley as the Lady Mustangs in a man-to-man defense. She hands the dribble off now to Griggs. Now over on the left side, Torres. Torres back to Chavez. Chavez into the lane. She's going to kick it out. A three is going to be tried, and that is going to be up and good by Griggs. Her second three of the quarter. 31-6 here for Holy Family. Now Baca gets it back to Staley. Staley's going to try a three, and that is off the backboard and no good. Rebounded by Holy Family. With 2.5 minutes to go here in this second period of play. Mustangs still scoreless in this second period. So you get the ball, try to get the ball underneath, but knocked out of bounds by Haley Lewis. Substitution here for Holy Family as Griggs goes out and Wren comes in. So Holy Family to inbounds right baseline. Now they get it in to Torres. Now into the hands of McGillen as they pass it around. As they keep passing the ball around the perimeter. Chavez, now it's going to be underneath, wide open. That shot is up and no good. Tipped back in by Fort Morgan, but to the Tigers. And that three is going to be up and no good. But the long rebound goes to Torres. Now Chavez out at the point. Dribbles into the lane, dishes it off. Shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Baca. with 1:40 to go here in this second period of play. Ball underneath, but it's going to be off of Haley Lewis. Couldn't control the pass underneath. So Abby Mussman and Allie Keller into the game for Nestor and Winsheimer. Holy Family gets the ball up across half court, now over on the high right wing to Chavez. Now a shot up and no good by McGillen, rebounded to Lauren Staley. Staley kicks it off to Keller out on the high right wing, now to Baca, back to Staley. And she holds the ball now to Lewis, back to Keller. Now they're going to call a 3-second violation on the Mustangs. Mussman was in the lane too long. So Holy Family with 1:05 to go here in this first half of play. Brings the ball up across half court. Now a three from the right side is going to be off the rim and no good. Rebound and go. And that shot is also no good. Shot up and no good, rebounded by Mussman. She hands it off to Staley with 45 seconds to go here in this first half of play. The Mustangs still scoreless in this second period of play. It was 14-6 to start this second period. It is now 31-6. Down to 30 seconds. Looks like the Mustangs may just run this clock down. We'll see. Mussman with a shot is up and no good, but knocked back in by Haley Lewis, but to the Tigers. Now the shot is going to be up and good on the layup from Wren for her first two of the night, down to 10 seconds. Staley all the way down the lane, and she does finally get a bucket for the Mustangs here in this second period of play with no time left in this second period of play. So at halftime, the Lady Mustangs find themselves down 33-8. We'll be back with the halftime show on B106 and B106.com. Back here at Holy Family High School, where the Lady Mustangs find themselves down 33-8 here at halftime. About 30 seconds left to go here in halftime. The winner of this game will play Air Academy as they defeated the Weld Central Rebels out of the Colorado 7 League earlier in the first game, 40-35. Weld Central was down 15 at halftime, I believe, of that game, and cut it, and then ended up losing by 5. So Air Academy will take on the winner of this game, which right now looks to be the number 1 seed Holy Family Tigers. So possession will be to the Fort Morgan Lady Mustangs as they get the ball into Allie Keller. Now to Mussman on the right side. Now cross-court pass. Mussman gets it back. Now to Frick at the free throw line. Keller now out at the point. Mussman thought about the three and then brought it back down. Now to Staley out on the left high wing. Cross court to Mussman. Pass into the center to Frick is taken away by Chavez, and she's going to go all the way down for the layup. So she read that pass from Mussman. Mussman only a sophomore. So a learning game here for her as she does get the start tonight for the Lady Mustangs. Now Keller out on the left wing. Cross court to Staley. 2-3 zone defense here by Holy Family. Mussman now over to Staley. Staley for a three from the right side. That is up and good for Lauren Staley. That's the way she started that game out in the first period. She had a three then also, so 9 points on the night for Staley. Now a foul is going to be called on Fort Morgan, and that will be on Staley. Her first, team first, but that will send Spitzer to the line to shoot two. That first free throw is up and good. She is perfect from the line so far. We have an update from the boys' game at the end of the first period. D'Evelyn leads Fort Morgan 12-5. So second shot, that's the first one she has missed, rebounded by Baca. Keller now gets the ball up across half court, still the 2-3 zone defense. Pass is going to be tipped away, but that foul is going to be called on Chavez. And that will be her first, team second. Team first, one team foul apiece as the Mustangs get the ball into Keller. Keller into the lane. Now that pass is going to be finally taken away. I said it was a kick ball, so possession to the Lady Mustangs as Frick will inbounds. She gets it into Keller in the back court. Now back to Mussman, now into the center to Frick. Staley on the left side, and they're going to call Staley. She tried to do the head fake, but she did drag her pivot foot. So the Tigers do get the ball in the back court. Chavez brings it up across midcourt as they set up their offense. Fort Morgan in the man-to-man defense. A three is going to be taken from the point, and that off the rim and no good. Rebounded by Frick. Frick now gets it to the hands of Keller. Keller picks up her dribble to Staley on the left wing, now to Baca in the right corner. So Mustangs pass this ball around here with 5:50 to go. Staley now just inside the three-point circle, and that two is up and good for Staley. So 5 points here in the second half of play for Lauren Staley. 36-13 is the lead for Holy Family. Now Hall takes it all the way down the left side and up and good. Going to have to stop layups like that if they want to try and get back into this game. Into the center now to Frick. Back to Frick as she gets it back from Staley. Now to Keller. Staley down the left side as she tries to get it underneath, but that ball is going to be taken away by Spitzer. Now into the hands of Chavez. Her one-handed pass down court to Griggs. Taken away by Keller on the pass. That's going to be tipped away from behind by the hands of Keller, and that shot is going to be up and no good. It's going to be rebounded by Spitzer. She gets into the hands of Chavez. She backs it out now to Spitzer on the left side, and her shot is going to be up and good for the two. 17 points on the night for Spitzer. Spitzer averages 13.5 points a game. So she's already well over her average. 40-13 lead for the Lady Tigers. Mussman now Baca from the left baseline. Her shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Hall. Chavez now brings the ball down quickly. Now to Spitzer. Keeps her dribble alive now cross court. And that shot is going to be up and good by McGillen. Kinsey Winsheimer, Lindsay Nestor, and Haley Lewis ready to come in for the Mustangs. The next dead ball. Baca now to Frick. Frick's shot is going to be off the front of the rim and no good. Taken by Chavez. 3:38 to go. The Mustangs on 42-13. Layup is going to be from the left side. That is going to be up and good by Chavez. Ball now into the hands of Mussman. Now back to Staley. Still a 2-3 zone defense by Holy Family as the Mustangs slow this down and pass the ball around the perimeter with 3:10 to go. Now back to Staley into the paint. She kicks it out to Baca. Now back to Frick. Staley now to Mussman. Mussman's shot from the left side is up and good for Abby Mussman. Her first two of the night, only the third Lady Mustang to score in this game so far. Chavez now over on the right side as Staley cuts her off. She gets it back out over on the left side, but Keller is going to be called for a foul. Will be her first. So Holy Family will inbounds left baseline of their basket as Keller, Mussman, and Baca come out. So they get the ball in to Hall. Now a travel is going to be called on the Lady Tigers. An update from the boys game. 5:15 left in the second quarter. The boys down 20-7. So not going well for them right now in Pueblo. Haley Lewis now gets the ball out to Nestor, out at the point. Nestor bounce pass to Wincheimer. Staley from the right baseline. Her pass into Frick, and there's going to be a reach foul called. And that will go on Chavez. Will be her second. Second team foul on Holy Family. Get the ball underneath to Frick, and her little shot from the left side off the backboard is up and good for Frick. 4 points on the night for Christina. Holy Family now, they get the ball underneath to Schwartz. Now they kick it around the perimeter back out to Chavez. Chavez bounces, passes it to Spitzer. Now they try to get it down the lane. That's going to be taken away by Nestor into the hands of Frick. Now she gets it up to Staley as they get it across half court, but through the hands of Frick in the paint and out of bounds. So Holy Family with a little pressure here from the Fort Morgan Mustangs. Get the ball up into the front court with Spitzer. Cross court pass to Schwartz. Now Chavez is going to try a three, and that is off the rim and no good, but rebounded by Schwartz. Chavez now takes it all the way down. The ball is going to be blocked out of her hands from behind by Staley, but then taken away by Schwartz. Now knocked into the backcourt and taken by Holy Family as they get the ball up court to McGillen. Cross court to Chavez. Chavez being guarded by Staley with under a minute to go here, 44-17. And the shot is going to be up and good by Chavez, and she was fouled on the shot. That will be on Frick. That will be her fourth. And she may be coming out here. It looks like Serena Wells getting the warm-up off and ready to come in for the Mustangs. So the first free throw, it was only one free throw, and it was good, 47-17. Here with 46 seconds to go as Wincheimer gets into the hands of Staley. But Staley misses on the pass to Wells. Out of bounds, turnover by the Mustangs with 39 seconds to go. Holy Family brings the ball up across half court. Gets it into the hands of McGillen. Now off into the left corner to Spitzer. Spitzer drives it down, but it's going to be taken away by Staley with 25 seconds. Now gets it to Lewis from the left side, and her shot is going to be up and no good, but she was fouled on the shot. And that foul is going to go against Spitzer, her second. So Haley Lewis will go to the line to see if she can get a couple of points here on the board tonight from the free throw line. The first one is up and good for Lewis, her first point of the night. Free throw number 2 coming up here, and that is off the back of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Spitzer. With 15 seconds to go, they get the ball into the hands of McGillen out high at the point. Down to 10 seconds. Now Chavez for a three from the left side is off the front of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Schwartz. Now into the hands, and that shot is going to be up and no good by Hall. Rebounded by the Mustangs at the buzzer. So at the end of 3, the Lady Mustangs down 47-18 on B106 and B106.com. Back here at Holy Family High School, the Lady Mustangs down 29 to start this fourth and final period of the game, 47-18. Lauren Staley, Serena Wells, Lindsay Nestor, Haley Lewis, and Kinsey Winsheimer on the floor for the Mustangs. Possession to the Tigers to start this fourth period of play, and that shot is going to be up and good by Giltner, her first bucket of the night. So now Staley passes it around. Winsheimer in the right corner. She is double teamed over there. Ball is tapped away, but she gets it back now to Lewis. Lewis's shot is going to be up. No, they're going to wave the shot off. It was before the shot. So they will retain possession right baseline of their basket. And that foul is going to go on Giltner, her second. So Staley looks to get the ball in. You get it into Wells out on the high right wing, and her shot is up and off the backboard and no good. But Wren gets the ball on the floor quickly. Oh, nice block out of bounds by Haley Lewis. And Wren tries to take it up, but Lewis from behind knocks it out of bounds. So nice block there by Haley Lewis. Haley Lewis, a sophomore, a freshman. Ball in, and shot is going to be up and no good by Wren, but she is going to be fouled on the shot. And that will go against Serena Wells, her first. So that will send Wren to the line to shoot two. That first free throw bounces around and out. Tune into 1010 Preps and More weekdays from 1 to 2 on 1010 KSIR for the latest in high school sports with John Beltran. Second free throw also in and out. Run down in the corner. But they said the Holy Family was out of bounds. So the Mustangs with control. 7:15 to go here in this game. Mustangs down 49-18. Serena Wells now over on the left side. Bounce past the Winsheimer out high. Lauren Staley now for a three from the left side, and that is off the rim and no good. Taken away by Wells on the left line. Now she gets it back to Winsheimer, but is taken away from her by Wren. As taken away by Lewis. Now she throws it away in the backcourt as Wren now gets it, and they get it down court. They're going to call a travel though on Wren before she gets rid of the ball. Wheat Ridge Farmers boys team has entered the building as they will play the late game here tonight. Winsheimer now with the ball out high at the point, kicks it off to Wells. High right wing, now she gets the Baca in the corner. Now out of bounds on the far side, but retained by the Lady Mustangs. So right now all of the seniors for the Fort Morgan Mustangs are out on the floor. It's 6.5 to go here, down 49-18. We get the ball into Frick. Wells now back out to Winsheimer to Staley on the high left wing. Now the ball is going to be taken away by Wren. She's going to dribble all the way down, and the layup is going to be up and good from the right side. Into Bach in the paint, now kicks it out to Winsheimer. Back out to Staley on the left side. Frick with the ball. She gets it out to Winsheimer. Winsheimer tries for a three, and that is off the backboard, in and out. So now Wren being guarded by Winsheimer and Wells. They bring the ball up half court. Now they get the ball underneath, and that shot is going to be up and no good by Giltner. Rebounded by Frick. Pass down to Winsheimer, gets through her hands. That's going to be off of the Tigers and out of bounds. So we have Allie Keller and Abby Mussman in the game for the Lady Mustangs. Serena Wells and Lauren Staley will take a seat. We have an update from the boys game. They're down 28-15 at halftime to D'Evelyn. Kinsey Winsheimer now on the right baseline, and she gets it out to Baca, now to Mussman out at the point. Keller now to Winsheimer out here on the right high side. Cross-court pass to Keller. Keller dribbles into the left elbow, now to Winsheimer. Winsheimer's three is off the rim and no good. Rebounded by Torres. Ball is tipped over to Garden, but she takes it out, and that three is going to be up and good by Torres. So the Mustangs with possession. Elbow is Frick. She tries to dribble it in, now kicks it out to Baca. She's going to kick it up to Keller. Winsheimer now at the high right point. Mussman again out at the point as she gets it back from Keller, now to Winsheimer. Winsheimer's run into on this far side by Torres, and that will be her first. Fifth team foul on the Tigers, only 4 so far on the Lady Mustangs, but the Mustangs once again held scoreless here almost halfway through this fourth period of play. Winsheimer now out at the point. They get it into Frick at the left elbow. Passes it to Mussman. Cross-court pass now is going to be taken away by Torres. She tries to get on the left side from the left side, and that is going to be up and good on the layup from Torres. Mussman now kicks it out to Winsheimer, to Keller on the right side. Baca now on the right wing. She gives it out to Winsheimer, over to Mussman on the left wing. Now they're going to have a foul called on Holy Family, and I believe that will be on Giltner. That will be her third. So Serena Wells and Lauren Staley back into the game. Abby Mussman and Allie Keller will take a seat. So all 5 seniors back out on the floor for the Lady Mustangs with 3.5 to go here. Baca now in the left corner being guarded by Torres. Shot is blocked by Holy Family as Wren takes it down the left side. Her layup is going to be up, and they're going to count the bucket for Wren. And fouled on the shot. And Serena Wells with her second. So Wren to the free throw line where she is 0 of 2 so far tonight. Free throw is in and out, off of Holy Family and out of bounds. So the Mustangs will get possession here with 3:39 to go. Down by 40, 58-18. Katie Winsheimer's pass cross court to Staley. Now Staley back to Winsheimer. She drives it down the right side, picks up her dribble. Now out to Serena Wells. Back out to Staley at the left high point. Now into Frick. Frick's little jumper is off the back of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Giltner. She gets it in the hands of Wren. Wren now into the corner. And that three is going to be off the rim and no good. But rebounded by Bates. Her shot up and no good. Now to Wren. Now over into the corner. Bates takes it down the left baseline and puts it up and in. So Torres with 4 points on the night. Aurora Baca in the right corner now gets it out to Winsheimer. Back out to Wells out at the point. Into the elbow to Frick. Now a three from the left side is up and no good by Winsheimer. Rebounded by Torres. A two from the left side is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Staley. Staley gets the ball down court quickly into the paint. Now hands it off to Baca, now to Winsheimer out on the high right wing. Gets it to Staley in the corner. Now back out to Winsheimer, cross court to Wells. Wells launches a three, and that is up and good for Serena Wells. A nice shot there by Wells. A 30-second timeout is going to be taken here by the Holy Family Tigers with 1:52 to go, so we'll just keep it here. Well, it looks like it'll be the end of the road here for the Lady Mustangs tonight, as they are down 60-21. So this will be the last game for Serena Wells, Lauren Staley, Kinsey Winsheimer, Christina Frick, and Aurora Baca. But a nice job they have done for this Mustang team this year and the years previous to this, as this is the third straight year that the Mustangs have made the state playoffs. And now it's like the Mustang girls seniors are now on the bench. So we have Haley Lewis, Amy Anderson, Kelsey Shaver, Caitlin Cox, and Allie Keller into the game for the Lady Mustangs. So once again, a nice job by the senior group for their efforts and their contribution to the Fort Morgan Lady Mustangs basketball team this year and years past. Down to 1:40 and the clock is not running. I don't know why they want to. There we go. Don't need to prolong this game any longer. Now into the corner. That shot is going to be up and off the rim and no good, but run down in the corner by Bovine, Lindsay Bovine. Out of bounds and off of the leg of Natalie Garden. So Fort Morgan with possession. They get it into the hands of Keller. Keller will also be back next year, only a freshman. Kelsey Shaver now also a freshman into the game for the Mustangs. Cross court over to Shaver. Down to almost a minute. Got 1:05 to go here in this contest with the Lady Mustangs down 60-21. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Lewis. They're going to call the travel. Looks like they easily could have called a foul, but called a travel on Lewis. With 58.3 seconds to go. Amy Anderson, only a junior, so she will also be back next year. As she and Shaver have been brought up to the varsity team here in the last 3 weeks or so. So Holy Family looks to maybe run this clock out with Torres. Now she hands it off. Hands of Bovine out high at the top, being guarded by Shaver. Over on the right corner to Torres. Out of bounds, knocked out of bounds by the Lady Mustangs. So Lewis did knock it out of bounds. 27 seconds to go as they get the ball in. Bovine's shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Haley Lewis. Lewis also a freshman. Pass is going to be taken away in the front court by Torres. Bovine now gets the ball down court to Torres. And that shot is going to be off the top of the rim and hit the top of the, not top of the rim, the top of the backboard. And that is out of bounds. So 10.3 seconds to go. The Mustangs will bring the ball in, see if they can get one more shot here. Amy Anderson, that pass is going to be knocked into the hands of Keller. Underneath to Lewis. Lewis's shot is going to be up and no good at the buzzer. So the Lady Mustangs fall in round one here of the state playoff games to the number 1 seed Holy Family Tigers, 60-21. We will be back with the postgame show after these messages on B106 and B106.com. This Fort Morgan postgame show, Mustangs postgame show, is brought to you by Morgan Community College. Find out why Morgan Community College is the best choice for your higher education. Visit MCC online at www.morgancc.edu or stop by the campus for a personal advising session. MCC, here to help you imagine your possibilities, believe in yourself, and achieve your goals. So the Lady Mustangs fall hard tonight to the... So a tough way for the girls to end their season, but the... did what they had to get into the state playoff tournament, and that would be the third year in a row, as I said earlier, that they have been to the state tournament. So the seniors did play their last game tonight, and those seniors are Serena Wells, Lauren Staley, Kinsey Winsheimer, Christina Frick, and Aurora Baca. So they will be greatly missed as the Lady Mustangs will, when they take the court next year, but the seniors go on, and you bring up kids from the underclassmen and rebuild from there, and they'll have a good start. They have Haley Lewis, who is the second leading scorer on the team, only a freshman coming back. Allie Keller, a starter most of the season, also a freshman coming back. Amy Anderson, only a couple of games for the varsity team here this year, but she will be back next year. Lindsay Nestor and Caitlin Cox, also juniors, they will be back for their final year next year. And Kelsey Shaver into the game this afternoon, and she has played a couple of games with the varsity also. So you rebuild and take over from there, and it looks like they have a good start, or at least with a good inside presence with Lindsay Nestor. And Haley Lewis should be controlling the boards, and they'll just have to see where the points come from next year for the Fort Morgan Lady Mustangs. We'd also like to thank some of our sponsors for this year for the sponsoring the basketball teams this year. Some of those are Cargill Beef. They sponsored our starting lineups. Ingmar Phillips Insurance, the opening tip. B&B Appliance was the Mustangs halftime show. Morgan Federal Bank was the first basket of the game. Early Toyota East for the Fort Morgan timeouts. Morgan Community College sponsors for the Mustang post-game show. And we also have a number of other sponsors, but too many to name right now. If you heard them throughout the season, and if you are into these businesses, you can go ahead and relay the message to them that they, thank them for their sponsorship, be able to put these broadcasts on the air for everybody to hear. And our last score that we have had is from the boys game was at halftime, and that is the Evelyn was up 28-15. We don't have any other further score from that, and I'd like to thank my son Eric Nickel for getting me those scores for the boys game. So for the last time here, it looks like, at least for the girls game, if the boys do prevail down at Pueblo, we will be down there tomorrow to bring you that game. But right now they're down 13 at halftime. So the sound engineer and producer for Morgan Mustangs basketball tonight has been Christy Creighton. Throughout the year, I'd also like to thank Michaela Clipper, Braden Godin, and Alan Lance for their job also back at the studios in Fort Morgan during our basketball games. Once again, the final score tonight is the Lady Tigers 60, your Fort Morgan Lady Mustangs 21. For Claudia Nickel, this is Brian Nickel. You've been listening to Fort Morgan Mustangs basketball on B106 and B106.com. Good night, everybody.